Hey, my loves. I hope you all are doing wonderful. This is going to be a read, an energy read for Scorpio. I'm not feeling my best, so I may not sound my best. May sound a little raggedy, but bear with me. I am here. I hope you guys are feeling amazing. I hope your day is going amazing. Again, this reading is going to be for Scorpio. It's a beautiful day outside. It's been storming here for a while. Queen of Cups just tried to pop out. Okay. What is in our Scorpio's love energy for today? Hermit. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Two of Cups. Okay. Got an offer coming in, so maybe you've been in your shell for a while. Maybe you haven't been as focused on love as you normally are. You got the Eight of Swords in reverse, Five of Swords in reverse, the World in reverse, and the Fool on the bottom for the overall energy. So right now what I feel is maybe you have been like not as focused on love at the moment. Maybe you were more focused on how to move forward with your finances. Maybe you were a little bit down about that. Maybe you were going back and forth about some financial decisions, or maybe this is someone that you love. Maybe they've been going back and forth about financial decisions to possibly present you with a love offer. You got the Two of Cups here. There could be a love offer that they may want to present you with, but it may be like an expensive love offer maybe. Or something that they really wanted to strategize about and really think about. Someone's coming from a place of constantly being in their head with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe you have been in your head a lot while you've been in the space of the Hermit. Possibly trying to heal. I'm going to clarify these in a second. Someone here is scared of love. It's almost like you want an offer of love, but you're scared of not being able to trust people, not being able to possibly, you don't want anyone else to waste your time. You don't want anyone else to come and take your time away from you, your love away from you, possibly your money. Someone has really wasted a lot of time in the past in your love life, and maybe you're scared and fearful of that, which could lead to some type of indecision or, feeling dissatisfied, not receiving the outcome that you wanted. Let's clarify. It's the Hermit. You got the Magician in reverse. Then the Six of Cups. The Six of Wands on the bottom. Okay. So, yeah. So, someone has hurt you in the past. You may not have, like I said, you didn't receive what you wanted. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's the Six of Cups and the Magician in reverse. I feel like maybe you guys had really been planning for something with someone, and possibly the unimaginative happened. Like, so let's say if someone came to you and presented an offer of marriage to you, and you thought, hey, this person really fought for me, they want to be my forever person, They say they love me. They say they want to build this life with me. And it's very possible that they let you down. That maybe they didn't live up to the standards that they approached you with, or the expectations that they presented to you of themselves. Maybe they didn't live up to that expectation. Let's see. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Eight of Wands. So you have some. And the Six of Swords in reverse. So you haven't been able to move on for a while, between the financial decisions and the love decisions. Maybe you had a bad experience with love and finances in the same time. It's definitely a lot of references here to your past with the Six of Cups and the Eight of Wands here. But I don't think you should be fearful of any new communication moving forward with this new love offer. Let's clarify whether you want a love offer or whether you're just fearful of this new proposal of love. It's the Two of Cups. The Devil in reverse. And the High Priestess in reverse. So you haven't been trusting your intuition. Queen of Cups on the bottom. So you're really a lover. Whether you're male or female, you're a lover girl, lover boy. With the Devil in reverse and the High Priestess both in reverse, I feel like you may be recovering from something extremely painful, and not like the normal painful where you're able to just get up and go, or go out and date someone new, or go out and sleep with someone new, go out and blow your money, go out and meet new people. You've been through something that has really caused a lot of pain and damage. It caused you to lose sight of who you are. It caused you to lose sight of how to follow your intuition, which is such a strong form of protection for us. And I feel like once you lose that, it's like losing God's voice. Like you are unable to hear him, and you're unable to decide anything, honestly. You're kind of just moving off of kind of like on autopilot. Like you're just kind of floating through life when it comes to a lot of things. Like you're just there, like you're just getting by, barely present, like you're just there, so you haven't been able to make a lot of decisions about things, which is causing you to be fearful of future love proposals, which is completely understandable. I think we all have been there. I don't think there's anyone here watching that hasn't been here. You guys don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I am rebuilding my channel. When my views reached the millions, it was from my aesthetics world. So now I'm rebuilding my channel. So I'm trying to swap the subscribers for the ones that want to be here. Let's clarify the Ace of Swords in reverse. You got the Hangman. The King of Wands. The Chariot in reverse. So you haven't been able to make any decisions about anything. You haven't been knowing where you've been going. With the overall energy being the Chariot in reverse, you've been extremely just torn between your past and your future. But you are the more you're coming out of your head and coming more out the house, you're coming out of your shell. You may have started extremely, how can I say this? You may have started out maybe this year, or maybe this season, maybe this new journey that you're on, your healing journey. You may have started out extremely in your shell, seeking that inner wisdom, trying to figure out which way to go, how to regain your trust in yourself, your faith in God, how to trust your intuition, your instincts. But you're now more so focused on trying to come out of your head with that and actually put everything you've learned into play. So you have experienced an extreme growth of wisdom and a better way of making decisions. You're probably really focused on newer ventures, newer love, newer ways to love yourself, releasing things that you've been passionate about in the past that no longer serve you and caused you this self-imprisonment. Excuse me also, guys. On top of me talking funny because I'm sick, I also have my retainer in. So bear with me. Got the Five of Swords here in reverse. What's that? Seven of Cups in reverse. Three of Pentacles. Seven of Wands in reverse. You've been turning down a lot of like outside activity. You really have been in your shell for a long time. Someone did possibly maybe have a lot of commitments in the past, whether that be finances, maybe someone has a child, or maybe, you know, a few kids. Maybe they had multiple commitments when it came to you guys' relationship, and now you're focused on people who are going to bring you the same energy. You know, people who are going to reciprocate the love that you give out, people who are going to reciprocate your appreciation, the small things, you know, taking care of each other when you're sick. Even small things like someone filling up your car with gas, you know. You're looking more for someone that can meet you there, because whoever you were dealing with in the past, they didn't prioritize you, and they made you feel like, you know, less seen, less felt, less heard, which is how you know this was not a soulmate. So if you are healing from a bad ending, it's okay to continue moving forward. Just trust your intuition. You're being called to trust your intuition right now. What's the World in reverse? Yep, the Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Pentacles. And the Fool, again, you've got the Fool twice, so it's time for you to take that leap of faith. Whatever it is, choose love. If it's something you love to do, someone you love to see, a new hobby you're learning, a new hobby you're learning about that you love, it's time to, you know, focus on that. You've been working extremely hard to remove all of this heartbreak and pain and drama that was caused by this last relationship with someone that you could not trust. Clearly, you're trying to undo a lot of trust issues. So right now, you're just going through the normal season of healing from something terrible, and needing to just trust God, trust your intuition. Don't let up on your faith, because that's probably a big part of what's caused certain decision making in this process. You couldn't hear yourself and you couldn't hear God. And when you can't hear God, I feel like there's only one person to fill in that space and speak. Either you with your negative self-talk and negative like opinions about yourself, and constantly hearing past voices that were demeaning to you, or people trying to cause you to hate yourself the way they may hate themselves. It's either that voice or it's replaced with the enemy's voice. So it just depends on how you look at it, but always keep yourself extremely close to the vine so you can remain intuitive, so you can always hear God's voice. What is going on with Scorpio's love interest? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Someone feels rejected. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Ten of Wands in reverse for the overall energy. Okay. So you haven't, maybe the only thing you're focused on right now is your finances, but you haven't really been able to focus on that. You've been feeling rejected in your financial life as well. Especially with the Ten of, sorry guys, my leg is like hurting. Especially with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse as well. There's some sort of fulfillment and ultimate goal that you did not receive. So you haven't had good luck in your love life or your financial life recently or lately. It could have been a long time. Maybe it's been years. You've been going through some financial struggles, which is causing you to feel more rejected in your love life. You don't feel worthy. You don't feel worthy of the love that you want right now, because you've been extremely hurt. I'm so sorry. What's the Queen of Pentacles in reverse? Wow. Let's try to pop out the Emperor in reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So you haven't, these three just tried to pop out, so I'm going to take these. With all of your new offers and urges to move forward and do something different, you have been lacking stability, like a lot. You've been lacking stability, which is causing you to feel more unworthy. So you have offers and you have creative ideas coming to you. You have things to stand on and focus more on, but you're like torn. It's almost like you keep trying to move on, but rejection has you feeling a little stuck. What's the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The Six of Swords. You're not resting well. You need to rest. Rest could potentially be a block. When you don't rest your body and your brain, like you don't rest your vessel, your soul can't rest the correct way either. When our bodies carry our spirit, and if we don't take care of it, it can't function properly. It's not able to function in the way we're used to, because it's almost like when your energy is on E, you're super drained, and when you're constantly worrying about the same things over and over and it becomes repetitive, your spirit grows more tired because God is calling for you to trust and not to worry. Not to worry about any of these things. It's not for us to worry. King of Swords in reverse. Yeah, you have to stop being stubborn. You have to remove this stubborn. Queen of Cups. You're an extremely lovable person. You're extremely lovable. If you have kids, you're a great parent. You're a great mom, great dad. So pat yourself on the back for that. Through all of this, you've probably been able to really focus on being a better parent. If you're a parent, or if you're a dog parent, you've probably been more focused on that as well. That's been your place of peace. Like you've been able to focus on loving your kids better and loving anything that you take care of better. What's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse? Wow, Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun. The Sun, the Sun, the Sun. And Page of Wands. Three of Wands. So you're like, okay. You have two pages here, so something that you were focused on just for money didn't work. But what brings you happiness is something that you're passionate about. So maybe you're in two different careers. Maybe you have two different fields that you're in that you really love right now. You're torn between them. One of them are just for money, and one of them is something that you're extremely that you love, that you're passionate about, you've been doing for a while. You maybe have mastered and feel more fulfilling in that area. You feel like you're also causing more fulfillment in that area because it may be something that you've been doing for a while. And if you feel that way about anything new, I feel like God is calling for you to focus on that. I would focus on that. That's where your hope is. That's where the love and the light is. That is what's going to continue pulling you forward and causing you to not feel so rejected, and help you see that just because you're rejected by something that didn't work out, whether, it be love, finances, friendship, family, it just wasn't for you, and God is removing it. So you have to trust him when he starts removing things. That is when you surrender the most. I'm surprised the Tower hasn't popped out. That is when you surrender the most. It's time to surrender to the storm. Ten of Wands again, try to pop out. Okay. What can Scorpio expect in their future love life? Nine of Wands. So your wishes are going to be fulfilled. You're going to receive an abundance of, oh, the Nine of Wands and the Lovers. Your wishes and love are going to be fulfilled. Your wishes and your choices and decisions are going to be fulfilled, whether that be finances. Yeah, you got the Knight of Cups. Ten of Wands in reverse. All of this and the Fool again for the third time. Take this leap of faith. Whatever next leap of faith is coming, you are going to experience, I feel like, the highest depths of love and finances right now in this season. All of your burdens are being removed. Anything that was holding you back, anything that you felt like was no longer supposed to be here, anything that did not serve you anymore, they are all being removed. Whether it be people, items, objects, and unhealthy behaviors, toxic behaviors, traumatizing behaviors, trauma responses. You're going to receive an offer of love that is going to be so healing and so fulfilling that all of this is going to be removed. Any rejection, insecurities, that strong lack of confidence, not feeling good enough, not being enough, that is all going to be removed. You are going to be abundantly blessed. Anything that you have desired or you have manifested or you prayed for, God is preparing to give it to you. You just have to hold on. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of the life that you deserve. It is your life. It's your life. And it's here. It is waiting on you. So just continue healing. Is there anything else here for Scorpio? Don't reject any love offers. Yeah. You got the Six of Wands, overall energy. So you have the Ace of Swords. So everything you've been confused about, don't be confused about it. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Ten of Wands. I'm sorry, the Five of Wands. I was looking at the Ten of Wands when I was saying that. The Five of Wands, yeah. Anything that you've been worried about, anything that you've been thinking about, bad luck, bad karma. Maybe you feel like your life is bad luck because you've already been through a lot. You're not going to have to worry about any of that. You're not going to have to worry about any of that. Any obstacles have been removed. They won't be able to touch you. Any challenges, they've been reversed. They will not touch you. Just trust God. You'll have to trust God and trust your intuition. And trust your decisions. Trust your decisions because you're coming into a stage of clarity. Although you've been confused a while, what's had you confused is not trusting God, which is causing this literally Wheel of Fortune of negative thoughts and negative outcomes and worrying and stressing and focusing on what's not even going to happen. Everything you've been worried about probably hasn't even happened. So this is your reading for today, Scorpio. I pray this resonates with you. If it does not, check me again when I have another reading. Or maybe this will resonate with you later in time, or you will find this maybe 5 months later when it resonates with you the most. So I hope you guys have a great day. Love yourself, trust yourself, like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a comment if it resonates with you. Tell me about it. And if it doesn't resonate with you, tell me about it. If you want a personal reading, they are coming soon. Just bear with me a little bit. Just bear with me. Bear with me. All right, Scorpios. Love you guys.